Hey guys, Marlon here, training manager with GRL. Today, let's discuss what is an air conditioning unit. Now, all air conditioning units do one thing. They move heat energy. You're moving heat from one area where you don't want it and putting it to an area where it doesn't matter. All air conditioning units do this. An inverter AC unit is one in which the compressor can vary its outputs. What do I mean by that? Consider a light switch. It turns on and off. Now consider a dimmer switch in which the brightness can be adjusted quarter, half, 75%, full brightness. An inverter compressor can vary its output with respect to the cooling demand that is needed at the time. This is why these units are more energy efficient. Rather than turning on to full 100%, sensors in the unit will determine what is the cooling load needed at that point in time and adjust the compressor's output to match the cooling load. Now, the air conditioner system that you're most likely exposed to would be a mini split system. This comes in two parts. There's an indoor piece and an outdoor piece. In the indoor piece, there is an evaporator coil and a metering device. And in the outdoor piece, there is the condenser coil and the compressor. These four components are present in every piece of air conditioning equipment. The evaporator coil in an HVAC system is responsible for absorbing the heat energy. This happens when air is moved over the coil, causing the refrigerant in the coil to boil and change states. The refrigerant in the coil is in a saturated state, and when the air passes over the coil, this causes the refrigerant to boil, thereby removing the heat from the space. The condensing coil in an HVAC system is responsible for heat rejection. The heat that is absorbed from inside the building is rejected to outside through the condenser coil. This happens when the high temperature, high pressure vapor enters into the condenser coil and is cooled by air passing over the coil, thereby condensing into a liquid, giving up the heat which it collected from inside the building. The compressor in an HVAC system is responsible for pumping the refrigerants around the system. Now, compressors, they pump vapor. Low temperature vapor enters into the compressor, and then high temperature, high pressure vapor leaves the compressor. The metering device, or as some know it, the expansion valve in an HVAC system, is responsible for creating the pressure drop on the refrigerant in the system. We manipulate temperatures by increasing and decreasing the pressure upon the refrigerants. The compressor causes a pressure increase, and the metering device causes a pressure decrease. When we decrease the pressure on the refrigerants, we now allow for the refrigerant to boil at low temperatures, causing it to absorb heat from the space.